So, it has been a rough 3 days in business. So, last time I uploaded a video to YouTube, I was celebrating because I had just signed my first two clients in one day and then went on to sign my second client the day after, which was just insane, which got me like three clients in a row. But now the thing is, I'm dealing with a small group of people, and these people are students, so they are kind of critical when it comes to getting information from their fellow students as well. And these are our current clients, so it's been a rough road, especially these 3 days. I've been okay. First of all, let me talk about what's been going on the inside, right? The internals, the back end of the business. So, for a start, I brought in certain people in the business. Like, I brought in a friend in the business to work in the marketing team, and that backfired because yesterday it was a bad situation, right? It was a situation where there was some drama on the WhatsApp group, and then he was trying to support it to say, "Hey, I'm a student as well. Just join." And then I was like, "No, bro, you're not a student." I mean, I would have said that he is in marketing, just for context. But what I was trying to promote in the company was total honesty, if you know what I mean. I didn't want people to get information or reviews on the company from people who are not even students in the company. I would want to reserve that right for actual students who join the company. And that's really what it's all about internally. So he quit. He got very emotional about it. I don't know if I was wrong by trying to correct him and say it's bad marketing. And to make things worse, he commented, "Oh, just join guys," with a crying face emoji. Which means people started questioning him after that to say, "Hey, why are you putting that emoji? Aren't you grateful to join the platform? You don't sound grateful at all." So that's what made me act fast now to say, you're not you're not a student inside, right? It's even better he said that you was in my marketing team, because that would have just been that would have just made more sense, right? Unless it's a crime to have marketing in your team, which I don't think it is. So yeah, or if it's a crime to work for somebody for money, I don't think it is. But anyway, that's uh that's gone. And another thing is, I feel because of the drama that has been happening on the WhatsApp group for in class, since like I mentioned in my past videos, there are more than 300 people in class, guys. Uh, People are starting to. I feel, I don't know if this is what the case is, but I feel that people are starting to get into the idea of them, of the drama that's going on in the group, all of the hostility between people and my members of staff. Just 2 days ago, my uh, member of the marketing team, Zelia, was attacked by certain people saying, "Let me see your results. What have you derived from the GSB Navigator platform?" And mainly stemming from the fact that it's just starting out. So those are all the problems that I'm looking at, as well as also the amount of clients that we're getting on a daily basis. The past 3 days has been dry completely, and that sickens me and worries me because people are starting to feed in now to the advertisements, starting to kind of get used to it. Oh, GSB Navigator, and I feel like people are starting to kind of get tired of me talking about it. So I don't know. These are just certain hurdles that I'm kind of going through right now. And recently, I've been getting very bad thoughts in my brain. Like, I don't know. Just yesterday, I was thinking about. I don't know. I normally don't have these thoughts, but when I was sitting with some friends of mine when I was by Ruins area, I just asked them randomly to say, "Has any of you thought of killing yourself before?" And everybody was just like, "Hey, why are you thinking like that? Why are you thinking like that?" And then it dawned on me to say, actually, yeah, why am I thinking like that? Because that is so not me. It's never been me. And if you've watched any of my videos from my second channel, which I've been making videos since I was 16 years old, you would know that I'm not a type of person who would think like that. I mean, I've attempted something like that before when I was younger, And then after I started making videos, I literally vowed to myself to never even come close to thinking about that kind of thing. But that's a separate thing in its own. So entrepreneurship in general, I think it brought that in me because all of the problems that I'm experiencing, all of them stacking against each other. And the thing, guys, is when things are bad, it's not normally one thing, it's a lot of things stacked up all together that are just making everything totally horrible. So, I don't know what to do, man. I have been trying to meditate. I look at these online gurus talking about meditation, but for some reason, I just can't get myself to meditate. I can't get myself to journal. And then every time I think to say, how are you ever going to become a multimillionaire? How are you going to become a multimillionaire businessman if you can't even pick up a pen and write down your thoughts like I used to do 2 years ago, 3 years ago? I made it a habit because I enjoy doing that genuinely. I would rather sit by myself quietly and write down my thoughts. But this time around, it doesn't cross my mind and I don't know why. Meditation, I started meditating some 2 years ago. I started for some time. I wasn't even constant with it. I was just meditating like 20 minutes every 1 week or so. Then I stopped. I can't just really get myself to get into meditation and journaling anymore. It's just like every time I sit down to meditate, I am constantly reminded that I've got these problems and demons in my head, like literal demons in my head. When you sit down and actually reflect on what's going on the inside, you get to realize that you actually have demons in your head, and there's nothing that you can do about it apart from soothe them away. It's either you face them or they will remain there. Like your head is like a room. It depends with you, and you're the owner of the room. You allow the people who are allowed in that room, and you allow the objects that are allowed in that room. You know what pollutes a room, you know what. And you know something, it's very easy to give advice when. It's very easy to give advice when implementation is not the easiest thing. Like, giving advice is one thing, but implementation is something else. So, I think the problem with us, literally, is getting advice and thinking it's helpful is different from actually applying advice in day-to-day life. You could watch a YouTube video today and say, oh my god, that made sense, and then not apply it in your life, just subconsciously. And I've seen this happen even to myself. Like right now, the past 10 minutes of this video I've been ranting about on how I feel empty right now and how I feel lonely, like I can't really have any deep connections with people around me anymore. Entrepreneurship is something that is so lonely, man. Like it's so glamorized on social media, but once you actually start working, I mean, right now instead of pushing for GSB Navigator, I would have been somewhere else having fun. I mean, it's not like I don't know how to have fun. Fun is one of the things that I really, really know how to have, but because of circumstances, because I have this thought in my head of, okay, I want to try out entrepreneurship. Not even just try out, but I want to do entrepreneurship head on. I want to face it. It literally meant I had to sacrifice all of that. And that was the opportunity cost for pursuing what I'm pursuing. So the thing with pursuing what I'm pursuing is, yes, you're pursuing in a good direction. Opportunities will come flawlessly as time goes by, and you're set up for financial abundance in the future, location, time, and financial freedom. But the thing is, the journey to getting there is something that will even make you question wanting to delete yourself, and it's something that you really need to sign into if you really, really want to make it. You need to know these things are coming. You're going to feel like deleting yourself. You're going to have people opposing you. You're going to have people ignore you. You're going to have people outright, bro. I walked into the toilets, right? I forgot to mention a week ago I got some flyers printed out with a QR code to the GSB Navigator website, and I put it in the GSB Navigator restrooms, and my assistant and some members of the marketing team helped me put them in the ladies' restrooms, so that way we could advertise more physically, in a more traditional method of it. But early in the morning today, when I got into the restroom, I found that somebody had tore my my QR code from the page, just the QR code, and you could see that that meant a lot. If it was just, oh, let's remove it, he would have removed the whole thing, but he removed the QR code, which means he doesn't want people to join. People will literally hate on you, they don't want you to succeed. And I never knew this until I started encountering them myself. Thoughts of suicide, people working against you, people ignoring you, people disrespecting you, people looking at you as a bad person because you're pursuing your dreams. If you're facing this right now, just keep working on your dreams and don't stop. All of these things will just keep happening, and opportunities will keep coming your way non-stop. So just keep focusing on yourself and keep on improving your business, because at the end of the day, there is nobody who will make you succeed other than yourself. So entrepreneurship is not something that you should go into if you're weak-minded, or if you can't spend money well. Like, I'll go into depth on that topic in other videos about spending money, but basically it's literally running into fire barefooted and hoping you end up okay at the other side. That's what entrepreneurship is. It's basically you taking off your shoes and running through fire and hoping you're okay at the other side. Do you hear how absurd that is? You don't know if you'll be successful at the end of it all. You literally take off your shoes and then you run through the fire, and then you hope that you'll be okay at the end of it. You hope that you'll be okay at the end of it. That is what entrepreneurship is. You don't know what you're putting yourself into. Take off your shoes, run, 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 run. Whatever you find yourself at the other side, that's what you found yourself with, and then you hope you'll be okay. And you hope possibly you even get a valuable lesson from there. So basically that's what I wanted to share with you guys. I think I've been talked a lot in this video. If you like videos like this from a conventionally small entrepreneur, business-minded entrepreneur student in a third world country, possibly future millionaire, future multi-millionaire, then subscribe to this YouTube channel, and possibly you will join me on my journey to achieving financial wealth, while also opening doors for you to also achieve the same. So that's a wrap, guys. Thanks so much for watching the video, and I'll be seeing you again soon.